as of it's Jeek. Jeek's doing the soaks.
Yo, Brian.
Yeah.
See the Vantis from downtown? Bam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Use the note.
Did it clip through the floor and all?
Yeah, it does. It literally just goes through the floor.
I love that.
Let's get this summon out.
Yo, Nick, can you do marks?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if you can like Vantis Sun King from like a Nerva room. Or like where you kill the rats. Dude, that would be from downtown.
The markers are going down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Green could be a little. I'll move it.
Yeah, you can move those if you want to just.
That's good. I think green, maybe just to give them a little more room on perp.
Yo, I really love stat weights this tier.
Why? Because they're just kind of irrelevant and you just want main
No, because I literally have 0 mastery and it's still my lowest simming stat.
Fog.
Huge.
Hey, Spencer.
Yeah.
You remind me of the company Galloway Metals. You ever heard of
Okay,
it?
what are Galloway metals?
Just look up the ticker.
The ticker's gay about.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Go ahead. Pump it.
Oh god.
Let's get a thick feast down.
So,
Let's press this button.
So crazy.
Armor kits, weapon enchants, flasks.
Oh, wait.
Oh
Wait.
my fucking god, dude.
I know someone that's an auction house mount in this guild, right? Okay, anyone? Any auction housers? I need Shadow Coral.
There's some of
Am
them.
I calling out Wicked Blades names tonight, or am I not? That's
I don't
No.
think
Not.
so.
No more Wicked
No?
Blades names. Figure it out yourselves, idiots.
no, and we're yeah.
Healers, I want you guys to communicate your dispels tonight. I'm not going to call them out anymore.
We are practicing personal responsibility tonight. That is the name. That is the word of the day. Personal responsibility.
It's 2 words.
That is the 2 words of the day. Personal responsibility.
The phrase of the day.
Phrase of the day. Catchphrase of the day is personal responsibility. There it is, boys.
Oh, and I just deposited my fucking Shadow Core Oil. Can someone give me Shadow Core Oil and armor kits out of the bank, please? I can't withdraw anything.
Wait, I have oils here. I farmed the guild bank already.
Who's
Yeah,
that
armor?
Jeek who needs
I need-
something?
Yeah. I just
You already
dumped
being
like
traded.
Week is busy,
20
you know.
core the oils in there. And my oils too, please. Nick.
Malden's gonna give you.
Okay.
Here you go, Geek.
What do you mean in trying to get,
Oh,
instead of trying to get a kill?
Practicing personal responsibility instead of just continuing to do what we were doing when we got like 1.5%.
Well, that
Yeah.
clearly didn't work.
Hey, Spencer.
Yeah, so we meme now, and I think the jokes are over. You can save the jokes for after raid. We really need to kill this boss. Not trying to do some motivational speech right now. But I'll shut up now. But like, I think we just really need to seriously focus on each pull. And yeah.
Pretty much it. One more ready check. This is for the poll.
I'm eating, and then I'm good.
Did Lock Rocks get dropped already?
Yes, everything was dropped.
Thanks.
there's more. There it is.
Prepare yourselves!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember to be grouped up. Blades in 2 seconds. Rainbow Rally. Blades now.
Interfade.
Blades in 2 seconds. Kumi can win rush.
Clear bleeds.
This spell's going out. Dispel Monte.
Watch the puddles here. Blades. Blades now. You guys are gonna group up in 2 seconds. You guys wanna group up now? And MD and Kumu's link. Watch the red puddles here.
Don't take damage here.
Res become. Rainbow, you can dunk. Blades? No. Get ready to grip buff, get ready to grip buff, and then it's blades after Jugo. Blades on 2 people. Umaru go.
2 people.
Yep, become.
How are we on commandos?
Puck.
Do we need skull? Well,
Malding.
just do
Oh,
skull.
Puck, you're gonna get blown off. I think. Maybe.
Dispelling aerial.
JY go. JY go.
Are we
Square
stopping
is...
commandos now?
Nope, square is last. Blades, 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 square is last, square is last. Blades first. Watch red stuff. Spruce, you guys need to get away from the dunks, but Spruce go. Now last. So go to the spot. Cuck, get ready to dunk. You can dunk now. JY Diva. This is not good.
Up close, son.
Zero, careful.
He doesn't have anything available.
Kuma, you have 3
I've
stacks.
used literally everything.
Kuma 3 stacks, just careful.
Clear your stacks, Kuma.
Blades. Blades now. First eruption. I'm stack on green for upheaval.
5, 4, 3,
Stack on green. Group up.
1.
That's nice and fast.
Blades at the end of this eruption. Or upheaval, sorry. Blades now.
Intervade.
Res G in 3 seconds. We have to... Oh, we still have the gate? Okay, we're good. Eruption now.
5, 4, 3,
Eruption.
2,
Kuma, your wind rush.
1.
Now crystallize.
A lot of people.
Now stack on green. Stack on green. Tight on green. Stack on green.
Right.
I'm all beat bop. Fuck.
That was like bad timing.
Blades, get out. Soaks. And then it's upheaval right after this. So, stack on green now. Stack on green.
3, 2, 1.
Left.
Blades now. Nick your roar.
No
Nick
stall.
roar. Nick roar.
No stall. No collapse.
No, we're fucked.
Drop your stacks.
Soaks.
Health pots.
Am I
Watch
gonna do it?
puddles.
Okay.
Oh, you can jump off now. Did people already jump off?
Yeah, looks like it.
So for the seismic upheaval thing, apparently, am I right that you take damage before the little stone things pop up? Like, do I have to like dodge the swirlies too?
Yes. No, I mean standing on the swirl doesn't hurt, but they come up very fast, so you need to book it.
Well, I died. I swear I didn't get hit by like the rocks poking up, but I definitely died to it. So I think
You
I
died
did-
to seismic upheaval, so it had to have been the rocks, unless it was lag. That's the only
The
thing.
damage comes through before the rock animation does.
That's what it was.
As
Then.
soon as the swirly animation goes away, that's when the damage goes through.
Just keep running. Don't like
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I was
don't
trying to
overthink it.
be.
It's not like
sneaky, I guess.
Council where you want to stutter step. You just want to fucking run. Like, don't use burning rush or whatever it is, but just run.
Yeah, it was not bad. People still getting hit by some of our beginning.
Yeah, everyone just has to be hyper aware. We're 4 healing, so if you have a debuff, you have to clear it. It's too much to heal through.
Death is all that awaits you.
Don't crowd around the lock gates either.
yeah, less healing. So use
5,
your
4,
health stones, health pots.
3, 2,
Only half the radius.
1.
Stay grouped. Blades in 2 seconds.
Auto clear.
Cook Devo. Blades now.
Good turtle on that one, by the way.
Innervate.
Blades in 3 seconds. Kuma Wind Rush. Blades now.
Malding, make sure you clear.
Watch the puddles in the barrier, it's hard to see them. Blades in 2 seconds. Group up and then You already, yeah, MD and Link.
Avoid service.
These.
Mando,
It's
never
okay.
mind, I think
It's
Mando's-
okay. Umaru go. Blades and maybe crystallize first though. Okay, it's on Nick. Nick, get out. Mayo, you can go. Group Nick now. Wait for these blades. Okay, Malden go. Blades now. Spencer. Spruce.
Swirly, switch out.
Rambo.
Oh, skull.
Malding again. Skull is last. Malding. No, Skull is last.
Dispelling on Rambo.
We're fast though, so don't go yet. Just wait around here. Dodge swirlies and just wait here. Pick up the orb, but don't go yet. We need to wait for blades.
Dispelling on Aerial.
Blades, 2 people go. Everyone else go to the spot. Malden get close, but no dunk.
Kill X,
Kill X, kill X, kill X, kill X, kill X, kill X. Dunk Malding. Rambo Rally and JY Diva. Kill X. Yeah, you guys are good. Should be hitting Skull here.
Careful, Adam.
Watch Malding.
Okay, now we should be hitting Goliath's Brio.
Stop, make sure to okay.
Blades now. There are blades. Nick, you're doing blades wrong, but not that it matters really. There goes the star. Stack on green for upheaval now. Stack on green, stack on green.
2, 1.
Land.
Blades at the end of this in 2 seconds. Blades are
Start
now.
touching it. Start
Blades are
Innervate.
Blades, blades, get out. Eruption goes to orange.
5, 4, 3.
Kuma's your wind rush here. Yep.
Try not to move.
What?
Just try not to move with it.
Eruption now goes to orange. That's different queuing. Okay, stack on green after this. Stack on green. Stack on green. I'm ready to bubble cup. Oh, blades first? Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's this one. I mean, the queuing's different here. Just do blades, then quickly come back. It's upheaval now. Now, yeah.
Land.
Eruption soaks. Should be. Yeah. Eruption, eruption.
I like this
Blades
queuing
in-
way more.
Blades in 2 seconds.
4,
Oh, there's still a seismic.
2, 1.
Blades now. Kill these skirmishers quickly. I think it's gonna be crystallized first. I don't know. If it's upheaval, we're kind of fucked.
Yep.
No, okay. Yeah, it's
Clear the
fine.
stack.
We're okay. We're okay. And then everyone has to come in and help soak, by the way. Just don't forget that. Stack on green. I think we... No, we skip it. We skip it. Last eruption, go to the spot. We do our soaks and we skip the last one. There must be a damage thing.
Good. I like it.
Watch puddles here. Blades. Move to the back. Yep. Watch puddles. We got soaks in 7 seconds. Soaks in 3 seconds. Soaks now. Blades in 2 seconds. Okay, let's go live quickly. Watch your feet. Blades go.
Don't touch ads.
Blades go. Blades go. Blades move to the back.
Careful when you dunk a cub.
Now we soak. Soak this crystallize first. B-Cub, you can dunk. Yeah, you can dunk B-Cub.
Juru, make sure to
Soaks, soaks, soaks. Bring the ads in now. Okay. Start blasting these. Blades in 2 seconds. Blades now. Blades now. Blaster go. JY. Soft. Cuck. Smack. Nick. And now we do our soaks. Now we do our soaks.
Innervate.
Soaks.
Watch for release.
We're still AFK, by the way. Don't kill Skull. Do not kill Skull.
We have to know. We have
Stop.
It's gonna
Stop.
push.
to.
It's gonna push for
Alright,
20.
alright,
push,
yeah,
yeah,
do it. We're probably gonna have to kill X anyway. Blades move to the back.
Okay, don't touch
Watch your
anything.
feet, watch your feet, watch your feet.
Don't touch.
Turn your back.
We're soaking a crystallized now, should be. Yep, soak this,
Just
and then
chill.
after this we do soaks. This orb's gonna run out, that's fine. Just soaks.
We have to do one more, that's
now
fine.
we do eruption,
Help if you need
You
to.
tried.
Don't die.
Blades move to the back, kill X. Right? X?
Go
We need to kill
yeah,
one,
X is
just
good.
one. Kill X. Blades move to the
Don't
back.
cleave. No cleave.
Okay, everyone run to the spot now. Everyone run to the spot. Go. Whoever gets this, you're gonna dunk soon. Dunk
Do not touch
2,
anything.
1, dunk now.
Square's
Dunk
really
now.
low, don't hit it all.
Dunk now. We have no divas this last phase. That blows. Get a clear here. The skull one is the one that's like not on skull but near skull. Blades in 2 seconds. After the blades, we're gonna do our soaks now. It's just like in T1. It's like in T1. It's like in T1. It's like in T1.
Wait,
It's like
where
in
the
T1. Soaks.
Backing up move.
Soaks. Okay, come back.
5,
Come
4,
back.
Stars on the wrong side. Keep them up.
seismic?
1.
Stack.
It's just to live here. Just to
I
live.
think we should have lost it already.
Wait, I just got totally bugged there.
Okay, blades now. Spencer.
To the left, to the
Rambo.
left.
Can we get Brez on people? Can we get a Brez on Nick?
Just focus here.
Brez Nick, take that. Stack. Soaks first, and then you stack after this. Actually, there's a crystallize after this, so we'll just. Yeah. You need to clear your bleeds here. If we have another Brez, we should use on a healer. Get J-Way up. Right now. Get J-Way up. Use all your Brezes. Just stack up. Stack. Stay stacked. You need to do anything you can to live here. Just live. You're gonna get wins at the same time. Soaks after this. Go to your soak spots now. We're gonna need backups.
Back up on the new star.
We need backups
Back
here.
up on skull.
Yeah, Socrates, you got it.
Go.
Rainbow rally.
More damage on
Rainbow
skull.
rally.
Let's go!
Hit call.
1.
Blades get out. People dodge these blades. They're moving
left,
like in the back. You guys need to hit square, man. Kill the boss.
We have another eruption, or are we good?
Oh,
Kill the fucking
Yeah,
boss.
you do. No. Don't. If you don't need to clear your bleeds, don't soak this in the stun. Just kill the boss. Kill the other.
my
Kill the boss.
Let's go! Finally! Holy!
Get the kill, baby! Let's go!
Dude, the fungus tops damn. What a legend.
Boys, first fight I've ever been close to
Who
top.
gives a fuck about that? We killed
Nice
the
job,
boss.
buddy.
Alright, so who wants to go Prog Sire?
Yeah, beat him.
Kuma gets a 233 weapon.
Shit!
Dude, I've never been
oh,
this
this Herald
like...
3. So
Wait,
I got
who
Herald
got a
3.
Herald 3?
Angel.
Does it feel good?
No, Parse 9 doesn't feel fucking
Does
good.
it feel good to get a kill on serve?
No, it's
Wait,
fucking
I
kidding.
can't loot. Why
Parses
can't I
don't
loot?
matter.
Yes, they do.
Wait, I don't get to loot the boss.
Smack got a weapon.
Parses don't
did.
matter.
I literally got a weapon.
Alright,
Dude, you are a fucking loot god.
Alright.
What the hell?
can all the officers move up a channel? Thanks.
Wait, that...
Hello, boys.
Are we we're stopping here, right?
Yeah, I don't think we go into.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we don't really. I don't know. I don't think we do it tonight. I don't think.
I don't think there's any reason to go to Sire.
I don't think
we do Sire. Period. Honestly.
I don't think we have.
I mean, we either call it or we do
I think
heroic.
you.
So think we just call it.
Yeah, that's right. That's the idea. You just call it now.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Does anyone want to do heroic?
I mean, I do. I haven't done it.
We
but I
can
know
just
you
see if
guys
anyone
do.
wants to
If
stick
you guys
around.
want to stick around for a heroic, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna
I'm
call.
down.
We're like raid is supposedly done now, right? Like you fulfilled your
Yeah.
obligation for the day, type thing. Yeah.
Yes, if you
Okay.
don't want to stay, you don't have to. But
Yeah.
we'll be doing.
Sorry, are you gonna say anything for Spencer for what this means?
About
About,
what
reclearing?
means?
Do we want to have our discussion as to like what the
Yeah, let's maybe have a
future of the
chat.
guild? I think it's time to have a guild chat. We have, we have these kids for another 2.5 hours. So we can
Technically, they've been bought out for the next 2 hours.
there are
Yeah,
2.5
sure.
hours. So yeah, who wants to lead it?
We can all just sort of jump in. I don't think there's any.
Okay.
We can just kind of discuss like what our thoughts are and just kind of maybe canvas and see what people are feeling about.
Yep.
So you basically it's time to like this would be the end of the tier as a wrap kind of thing, wrap up, right?
Well, Spencer's. Are you still working? Are you still doing? The
Yeah, we're gonna do a
awards?
fucking
Like, that's different.
award show. I want to do that. I don't know. We can see if everyone
but
wants
I think,
to.
Sure.
I think we should.
I didn't mean like the awards. I meant like talking
Yeah,
about
I was just
the
making
plan for 9.1 and
Yeah, why don't we
such.
just talk about that? Do you wanna
Well,
lead?
we should also
and I
we should
can-
also tell these guys our plan for the rest of because we still have another month possibly or probably of the tier. So I imagine our plan is to just do raid is still every Tuesday, Thursday, and it's reclears, right?
Yeah.
That's pending what we have available to us. I mean, if it's like literally 13 people want to take a break, then maybe
Sure,
maybe
we can,
not, right?
Yeah, we can ask
Yeah,
everyone if they want to stick
so
around.
long
and
as it's
reclear.
yeah.
Because someone did point out we can kill 3 bosses every week, and we all now get a roll at 233 loot since we killed this boss.
Yeah. Can we look into selling our lockout, by the way?
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah,
it's worth
honestly-
literally apparently it's worth like 3 mil, and that would really help 9.1.
Part
Yeah,
of it
we'll
also
definitely do that.
you can also just kind of post up an LFG selling lockout, selling Mythic Sire lockout.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going back down.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up.
Welcome back, officers.
Welcome back, Molding.
I never left.
I don't know if you ever left.
So I don't think we're going to Sire.
Clear?
Yeah, I guess we're kind of gonna have a guild
The
talk.
important question is, who wants to continue to raid every Tuesday and Thursday for the rest of the tier, regardless of what we do? This is a ready check. If you want to keep raiding Tuesdays and Thursdays, that means reclears, that means whatever we do. Press yes right now, press no if that's no.
It'll just
Doesn't
be
it
probably
depend?
doing the first 8. I don't know about number 9, but
as many as we can get through. We can either just hit reset every week and kill as many bosses as we can kill, or fuck it, we got through 6. Let's try killing Council Sludge next week. Whatever we want to do, we can just meet YOLO every single week.
It'll basically just be like a what we feel like doing kind of thing. I think from this point going forward, like it's pretty unlikely that we're gonna kill Sire in time, so I don't think we're gonna try for that. Probably no Sire prog captain. Yeah, I don't think CE's realistic at this point.
Go, boys.
we got pull 1.
Pull one, dude.
Wait, prog it.
Huge prog.
I don't think
Let's go.
CE's realistic at this point, so.
Yeah, we probably have a month left, and Sire takes more than a month.
Fuck.
I mean, we literally like prog 200 pulls doing like 5 heal, and then once we just changed it up, it was like less than 15 pulls, less than 10 pulls.
Yeah, I think had we started at 4 though, it would have been different.
Yeah, for sure. So, is CE not possible if we just kind of like...
I mean,
that?
I hear what you're saying, but I think
Here's an important question to ask the raid. How many of you are willing to slam your heads against this boss for the next month and not kill it, and then go directly into 9.1 with all of our requirements for your weekly whatevers? Because 9.1 is going to hit, and you guys are going to have to do keys. You guys are going to have to do Korthia. You guys are going to have to do your Covenant Renown.
I mean,
Korthia is
haven't
the
we been
mall.
doing that for SLG? Like, we did
I
like
just
what
don't
I'm
see
saying
the
is
300
point of
pulls.
Prog and
That's gonna be day 1 9.1 is 4 keys every week to get your vault. It's gonna be doing your it's not Maw anymore to be Korthia, I think. So doing your Maw weeklies, doing your Maw dailies to get your reputation up so you can get sockets and whatever the fuck. It's gonna be doing all that shit instead of just like raid logging twice a week. It's going to be actually doing this stuff and trying to progress your character with the rest of the guild. So everyone's at that power level. So when we get to these end bosses, we still don't have people at 20 renown. We still don't have people at 220 eye level. We still don't have people with 213 weapons, because all these things make these bosses take longer. Those 6% pulls on SLG that we had weeks ago, if we were all 225 with full sockets and 226 conduits, those probably would have been kills. We probably wouldn't have seen those failed eruptions. We would have just killed the boss. Those little things matter at these end bosses, and when people don't do them, it fucks all of us up. It's unfair to everyone else when we don't do it. So 9.1, day one, we're going to be hitting the ground hard. You know, we're not going to be, you know, to have 3 tunes and you have to fucking do crazy 10 keys, but there are going to be minimum requirements that you have to do every week to show that you're committed to this raid team. Besides just playing up on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
To the point of like I guess my thoughts on whether like I mean it sounds like the officer made a decision we're not killing Sire, but I think there's definitely people who like sound like they definitely want to. I think the issue is attempting to kill Sire right now. Like the odds of us killing it are so low that like we basically would just be like doing something that's completely unproductive for like I don't know another month and a half. Whereas like reclears are super productive. There's a ton of us who like can get sick gear, which will help with week 1 and 9-1.
Reclears are
so like reclearing is super productive, whereas like we bang our head against Sire for a month to get to like maybe phase 2, and then like literally nothing to show for it. We've had a lockout every week, so nobody gets reclears, nobody gets new gear. People are like burned out because they've been like banging their head against like super hard boss for forever, and then it's just boom, you're right into 9-1, fucking having to grind for all the new shit.
I mean, I hear what a lot of you guys are saying.
Before people have an argument, can we just take the screenshot?
Yeah, everyone group up. Everyone group up around the.
But like, we don't have a hope of killing the boss.
I hear what you guys are saying about like coming this far. Like that's, I mean, I see that point of it for sure.
Which way are we facing?
When we haven't even tried, you know, just
facing outsider. Yeah, you face.
But like, you can just tell from like red stuff. It's just not possible.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna attempt Sire. I guess he.
Yeah, so
if we'd killed this boss 2 weeks ago, if we'd killed this boss 2 weeks ago, we would have been pulling Sire. But at most, we probably have a month left, and that's if we are on top of this shit. It took us how long to kill this boss? It's
Stop jumping. I want a screenshot.
Oh, I thought you already got it.
Yeah.
So just to put some information into
Ariel
here, the most
Ariel,
guilds are taking
stop
5
jumping.
weeks to kill.
Mayo wants to take a screenshot. Ariel.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
5 weeks is a typical
month.
time.
But
On a 2-week schedule, it's 10 nights of killing.
Why? Who's jumping? Cuck, why are you doing that?
Stop moving.
Just cause.
Stop.
Just stop.
Oh,
Like,
just
um,
move your
don't?
hand.
Like, actually don't?
But it's likely the
I
likely
got
that
it.
it's likely the tier is gonna come out 5 weeks. They're doing their final rounds of raid testing. Like the last 3 mythic bosses, Sylvanas being tested on heroic. Like Sylvanas got tested on heroic today. Mythic boss testing I think is tomorrow or maybe today, and there's just not videos of it yet.
I think it was today.
I think
Like-
actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure all the raid testing was today. All the legendaries are released. There's a lot of like, if this is the last round of raid testing, the announcement's gonna be on Tuesday.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that there will likely be an announcement sometime this weekend or even on Tuesday.
If you guys want to pull Sire for the
that's-
rest of the night, we can do that.
We have
Yeah, like
2.5 hours. Like,
Let's go.
we're just sort of
I just,
New weapon.
what I'm,
yeah. Well, what I
Like,
want
is
to
it
get
more
to
if,
the end of it.
yeah, go ahead, Nick.
I was just gonna say that, like, I mean, I'm willing to do whatever the majority of the raid wants to do. I don't know about the other officers. Like,
No, I mean, if
Yeah.
enough people, if we want to take a vote,
So-
here's the vote.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying is like, you know, if yeah, we can do a poll and see like where people saying. Because there's obviously people that want to prog Sire because they feel like we have a chance, and it's possible maybe we do. And there's people that rather not. And I think we got to figure out, you know, who.
I mean-
and then also we have to figure out, you know, if you're like what your cutoff is for like are you just going to leave the guild? Are you going to go raid with another guild for the rest of the tier trying to get CE? Trying to figure out those details. We'll not necessarily judge you either way. We just need to know, like, look, if we're not progging Sire, if we're not going for Sire and you leave, does that mean you're gone for good? Or what does that mean?
JY, I can see, like, I'm not, like, I don't think the point is to re-clear. I think it's,
No, the point is,
the point was to give people an opportunity to have a break before 9.1, because 9.1 is going to be, like, you know, when it releases, it's going to be a bit of a grind. People are already burned out right now. I think that was, like, the main concern, at least for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
My straw poll question didn't
Like,
save.
Most people are just generally raid logging, like, we just show up for fucking, what, 6 hours a week, try and kill SLG and like 300 pulls, right? Like, I don't think most guilds take 300 pulls on this boss. Especially not post-nerf.
I feel like we're so
it's definitely
close
the
to getting
longest
that
boss.
CE.
We are, but we also could spend the next month not killing this boss, and then people 9.1 comes around and they don't want to raid anymore, and we haven't spent the month preparing for 9.1.
I'm pretty sure we
and then we're
literally can't say anything until Tuesday.
If
True,
we
can't say we can't make a definitive we have or have not enough time, because they could announce it's the end of July and then we have 2 months and then we 100% pull Sire because we absolutely have the time to hopefully kill the boss and, you know, still
like,
all prepare for 9.1.
I'm prepared to pull Sire. Like, I you know, I've done my homework. I know who's soaking what in P1. Like, I'm good to
curious,
give it a
like,
go.
For the people who think we have a shot to kill Sire, like, what like is your like analysis based on? Like, is it based on like, because like, what's your release day assumptions /
Well,
our
if
full count
if this is the final raid testing they're doing today, like if everything is what they want to be, which it could be like different, like they had to retest Council 3 weeks in a row because it just wasn't what they wanted, and it pushed the raid back or pushed the expansion back, right? But it could also be that everything's exactly what they want and they're announcing it on Tuesday and it's a month away. Like,
I don't think we could, like, it took
like
a month and a half
out, but like it could be that it's July, right?
Yeah, that's like, so if it is June 39th or not 29th, sorry, June 29th is release date. That's cutting it close. If it's July 12th, that's if it's July 30th, that's a lot of time. We don't really know, so we probably should make a hard call after we have that information. But the point is, do we want to spend the overall meaning of this conversation is, do we want to spend what time we have left slamming your head against this boss if it doesn't look like we can get a kill versus if it looks like we can get a kill? And what do you got? What would you guys
Would it be fair to everyone to pull Sire until we hear the announcement?
Yeah, so
would people be fair? I think that makes sense.
So I want to say I think that's a great idea, but I think that, like, what about having a poll with options? One being we call it for the tier in terms of prog, and 2 we pull Sire until we get a release date, and 3 we pull Sire until the patch comes out, whether we kill it or not. And then number 2, if we get a release date and then it seems completely irrational, you just stop there.
I think that last option makes the most sense.
I mean, can we all agree? Like, I feel like part of the confusion here is, or not confusion, but like disagreement here, though, partly is maybe some people have totally varying thoughts on like what is doable. Like, the people who are like, yeah, we have a serious chance to kill this, how many pulls like do you expect us to kill this boss in? Because I think if we can all get in the same page on a number of pulls we all realistically think it will take to kill this boss, that'll make the decision a lot easier once we get an official announcement. But if we're all thinking different pull counts, then knowing an official announcement won't necessarily solve the disagreement.
I'd guess around like 220 right now.
How do I look up average pull counts?
Like, I don't think it's going to take us as long to kill Sire as it did this.
Socrates posted it in chat.
I actually think the pressure of the patch will make people focus up, and it'll be faster than SLG for that reason.
Well, I think the speech last night got everyone to focus up tonight. Like, We were all on it.
I think the new approach just kind of worked out. You know,
Nick, can you
Thor
make
not
a
having to call
poll
out
to your
everything.
effect?
Personal responsibility.
Exactly.
Look at that.
I don't know. I think we had 250 polls, so like it was bound to die.
250 pulls of doing this something that didn't work.
I mean, yeah, we did like
You
200.
still saw the whole fight though. Like
So
Here I am. Everybody, I'll ping raiders and I'll do it in announcements, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
is it
us
Fractal?
killing this boss didn't hinge on us swapping to 4 healers.
I mean, if we understand that if we're like fucking around in raid at any point in time, we're not gonna kill it. But if we like are actually trying to prog the boss, not doing the typical BDC like pull it until we autopilot the whole fight. Like
Yeah,
if we're actually progging the fight, we can do it. But
if we space in, if we legitimately space in and understand that like your damage, you know, on Warcraft logs means literally nothing. Like I don't care.
Well, your
who's
parse
on the top of the
doesn't
meters.
matter.
I don't care about that at all. I care about, are we executing a strategy that we've agreed, you know, is going to work for us? Like, can we execute that strategy properly? That's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, on the flip side though, like we don't care about the number, but your output, right? Like your number is extremely
Of course,
important.
yeah, like you need to do damage, but like relative to
like
other
a
people,
lot. You know, like
what matters is like you need to pull your own weight, and we need to meet damage checks. The entire Sire, like P1 is a DPS check, P2 is a DPS check, and if you're slow in P2, it bleeds into P3, which is another DPS check. Like it's all extremely difficult. So if we're all understanding that, and people who, you know, don't have gear, if you're, you know, willing to, you know, I know it's like late as fuck and might not even help, but do you like your weeklies right now? Try and get gear towards like the end of Sire. If we decide to go that way, you would need like as much as you can to kill Sire.
Like realistically, half the roster like is not even in a gear position to like be at the mark where a lot of guilds were when they killed Sire. Right, a lot of guilds have PvP gear. Like even top 1,000 guilds have, you know, 2,100 RBGs. So we're quite far behind on that. So like it's gonna take a lot. I don't know. Like I don't know how familiar everyone is with CE rating. I know some people have a history of it, but it's really hard. I mean, this was like a good boss to kind of get an idea of what it's like, right? Like this boss is similar to the kind of thing that Sire's going to be, except Sire, well, it's the same length of time, and not probably close to number of pulls. It's a lot more challenging. So CE rating is not like bosses 1 through 8. The last boss is extremely challenging mechanically and just in raw output, and I think we're judging by, I know that was a pretty scuff kill on SLG, but judging by our logs overall, we need a lot of damage. So I mean, we can definitely give it a shot. And fucking, I mean, if they announce a month from now, then I guess we're good. You know, we just won't go for it, but or we can at least discuss it again.
Like right now, we kind of have to like make a decision, because if we're gonna go for it, not pulling tonight is just not an option.
No, so just chill for a second. So Kuma, you're right. That's the second option in the straw poll. If you filled that out, Kuma, is just pull until we get a release date.
There's also another straw poll.
Personally, that's what I voted for. Like it doesn't, you know, it's not. I'm not gonna like say like that we have to do that or anything. That's just like that was my opinion. But I just want to do what's best for the guild.
One thing to maybe add to this whole discussion is SLG is largely considered one of the worst bosses ever designed by Blizzard, and Sire is considered one of the best.
Yeah, the thing though, just it wasn't true for our guild when we started it. Like they fixed pretty much
like there were
all
still
the issues with the boss,
but like it wasn't as bad.
The only variable at this point was the number of commandos you get in the intermission. We almost never had that issue. There was like only a few.
Not just talking about bugs, but I understand what you're saying. But Sire is supposed to be an incredibly fun fight, is my point.
Well, I think it's supposed to be one of the it's supposed to be one of the best.
Yeah, and I don't want to throw like I think we could have approached this better terms of talking to everybody. I think we all assumed, it's like we almost assumed that like you guys would want to be done, but it sounds like there's lots of people that don't want to stop yet. So I think we sort of have to reassess and like I don't want people to think that like that we just are gonna do that, like we don't care about what you guys want to do and that type of stuff, and like that we're telling you what we're gonna do, that type of thing. I think it was more just to have a conversation. And here, this is what we were thinking. Like, yeah, we think the patch is going to come out end of June or first week of July, and we have no chance. We might as well just stop and see what you guys think. It wasn't to say that's 100% what we're going to do. So I hope you guys aren't too upset or are offended and think that we're just going to, that like this is over and now you're going to be upset and leave and try to go get CE somewhere else. I understand if that's what you want to do, but
majority of at this point, like it's like mathematically impossible to have a call it vote. So I think we're pulling Sire tonight. So regardless, so everyone get in the room. If anybody's not here, summon.
I need to give someone back.
Yeah, summon everyone who needs to be here. We're pulling Sire tonight.
Lambert, if you're saying 224 is fine, that means 9 of our 20 raiders are not up to snuff. That means half of our roster is not up to snuff. If you think 224 is the cutoff.
Yeah. For the record, top 30 Sire kills had averages around 224. So, like, people.
What was our average tonight?
In January, people had that eye level.
Our average, I think it was 222.3 or something. I thought that was our eye level.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another time. In terms of expectations for 9.1, not only just gearing, but in terms of mindset, how we're approaching it. If that gives you any hints.
We want to be good, boys.
That means if you're dying to crescendo.
I think we're gonna try something like this.
You're trolling us.
For P1, I'll link it in. Where should I link this? Where are people gonna see it? I'll put it in general and resources. Is there soaks for P1? There's no real like other way for me to say it other than to like, go look at that.
Is it in the note?
Your soaks? No, it's not in the note. It's in like general chat or resources, like in Discord. Sorry, the general chat in Discord. You just kind of have to like memorize which soaks you're getting for yourself, and then Smack, Spencer, Nick, you guys are going to be a group where you all stack on each other. Captain, Spruce, and Ariel will also all stack on each other for the first one.
Are those people dropping to 0 or?
No. I don't know if we're doing the job at the 0 yet. I don't think so.
Nick has to, right, for the roar?
Yeah, he will by the end of the fight. Not right away though.
I don't know what this number of stacks to drop in each cleanse means.
Oh, so it just means you're getting hit by the first cleanse. If you are within a 1 yard radius of another person who gets hit by the thing, you cleave each other and you lose an additional stack. You take more damage, but you spawn additional add, you lose.
So if you have 3 people stacking, they'll all lose 3 stacks.
Yes.
And then if you solo soak it, you'll lose 1 stack.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Spooky's name has to be replaced with G.
Oh, sure. Yeah, G, you can just pretend you're Spooky.
For what?
Oh,
Sorry.
wait. I think Spooky's. I think that's wrong as well, isn't it? I think I didn't finish it. Maybe it was for Spooky.
I was gonna say I don't think he can live with 5.
No, he can't.
Wait, Paladins can live with 3?
I think so. I think most classes can live with 3 as long as you get a roar, right?
Every class can with the roar.
Yeah.
That's the strat.
That's the max.
That's the max.
Paladins can't
Three,
with
three is the max.
Because if you pre-freedom, then you lose a lot of, like, 3 seconds of it, and then you actually can't use the freedom to still not make it with just freedom.
Was that a real invite?
No, I think if you freedom on time, you can.
No, I mean,
it was Captain.
Maybe, I don't know.
Captain, are you ready to pull Sire? Mythic Sire? Is this your redemption arc for Heroic Sire?
You
guys got it?
I'll repost.
Yeah, dude, it's dead as fuck.
SLG is dead.
Good deal.
Are we gonna drop the codex?
Wait, Socrates, how you lower gear than my mage?
Okay, let's get ready to pull.
Stay there.
Yeah, you suck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit higher than that. I'm 224.4.
Oh.
No, just I was wearing something else. But...
Dude, this Mythic pack is taking so long to download. Holy.
For weak auras?
Yeah. Those mythic packs
Oh
are way
yes,
too
a
much.
T27 baby.
The classic, dude.
Is there anything specific we need from that pack? Because it usually is redundant with DBM.
No, don't get it.
Okay.
What?
I mean, you
Wait,
can if you
what?
want, but
What?
we'll send out different week
Why-
orders that I think we're gonna all get.
Oh, Captain just like you random. Okay.
I just want to respond to what Otto said. I'm just reading through Raid chat. He's saying it'll be so easy to get the sword, not even properly attempt it. My response to that is, everyone who wants to attempt this boss, you need to play this game like you want to actually attempt this boss. That means you're not getting hit by crescendos. That means if you have bad gear, you're doing 4 keys every week to replace it. Like these are the things. Like you can say you want to prog this boss, but you have to prove it outside of just showing up to raid on Tuesday and Thursday. That's kind of one of the main important things we want to get across to you guys. It's not just, oh, like, what the fuck, we have to prog this boss, we got here. Okay. Why did people still have, like, terrible gear?
So, like, you think there's also gonna be people that don't want to prog this boss that are gonna quit, and then we're gonna have to replace them while progging Sire? You don't think that might be a problem?
That's
Well, how
why
many
we're
people-
doing a poll.
Exactly.
To
How many people
determine-
do you think are going to quit if we grind against this shit for a whole month and don't kill it, and then 9.1 comes around and then they have to do all this stuff and they just don't even want to play WoW at all anymore?
That's what I'm worried about.
There's
thinking
so
people are
many
gonna wanna
things.
quit
There are
progging
multiple
from the
options.
start.
There are multiple options. Every single one of those options is going to lead to at least one or more of the people on this 20-man roster leaving. Every single thing we do will probably cause one person or more to leave. Whether it's completely stop, whether it's prog Sire, not the only scenario where people don't quit is if we somehow kill the boss because we have enough time. And then people are like, "Fuck yeah, BDC, we're awesome. 9.1, let's go." But that seems to be the least likely scenario, is what we're saying, and we all want you to be mentally prepared for us to not get CE and not think, "Yeah, we're getting it. We're definitely getting it." That definitely getting it isn't there anymore. We need to be realistic in the fact that we may not get it. We could get it. We very well could get it. This roster has the potential to do it, but we just need to act like we actually want to do it, if we even have enough time to do it. And if we don't, then next tier, we need to play from the beginning, like we actually want to kill Sylvanas. And it has to start from day one. It can't be, we're at the end, oh fuck, we finally made it, let's fucking go. Like, alright, well, why do people have 213 weapons then? Because those things matter on this end boss. They didn't matter for the first 9 they kind of mattered on SLG. They didn't matter for the first 8 bosses. People killed those bosses in heroic gear, week 1, whatever. But these last 2 bosses, that shit matters. That shit's really important to killing this boss if we're not world first super highly skilled player level. We need all the gear, we need all the help we can get to kill these bosses. So we can talk about, oh man, like it's stupid to not prog this boss, but alright, everyone act like you truly want to prog this boss. Behave in the entire rest of the game like you want to kill this boss.
Yeah, the boss is totally doable. I actually think it's likely the patch is a month plus away for sure, and you could probably kill it in that time.
I mean, it's literally at least 1 month. They're not gonna.
Yeah, we have what
it
we
and
for
then
sure from the day they announce it. We will have 1 month from that day.
They're not gonna
For
announce
sure.
it. And it's
Absolutely.
gonna come out the next.
I think I'm just agreeing with you guys. Is
Yeah.
all. And I think it's totally doable.
Yeah.
I think the key. I think it's like on the gear item. It's like a lot of people had. Like THD Lock had full sockets in January when they were killing Sire, and he was in like 220 gear. So like we're definitely not at a gear advantage like Nihil Lothus. So like if people have a perception that like we had the kind of scaling. We had an 8.3. It doesn't exist this tier at all. So we're basically we have to play as well as Limit did, basically. So it's however many pulls it takes to get to that point. That's really it. So I agree with Smack completely.
Like, I mean,
Nick, you might want to turn your strain off.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna turn my stream off.